but it has broadened since the last signature when we saw it just to the south and west of Crossroads. So this is again now past Crossroads. Those of you in Crossroads still, I'd give it another 5 minutes before you come out of your safe spot, but this couplet is moving away from you. Those of you who might live near or along Interstate 20 near Wascom, you absolutely need to be in your safe spot now.
Yeah, y'all, you're absolutely right. It's cold, but I might have to agree with Mr. Blankenship. I think it's perfect football weather. And across the region on CBS 19 satellite and radar, you can see that we've got thick clouds that have built in.
But it's going to be nothing compared to, what we have to deal with later this evening and as we head into the night tonight. And that's going to be thanks to our storm system that we have building in from out west. And you can see this expansive area of low pressure that's currently moving throughout Arizona, the center of circulation now just to the north and west of Phoenix. And this continues to march towards Texas as we head throughout the rest of the day today. Showers and thunderstorms are starting to increase across the region. After the break, we'll talk about how the showers and storms will impact your morning commute. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope your day has been great so far. And as always, thanks for watching the noon show here on CBS 19. I'm meteorologist Chandlor Jordan out of the CBS 19 Weather Center. And you know what? Earlier this morning, it was hard to see from our weather cameras because of the fog and thicker clouds that we had built in overnight. And now as we enter the second half of the day, we're starting to get some blue to peep through as these clouds continue to slowly break up. Temperatures across the region have warmed up from this morning. It's a warm and humid 78 right now in Henderson. Good afternoon to Tyler, where it's a warm 76. Also a warm 77 this afternoon in Center, and a warm and humid 77 degrees in Lufkin. Through the rest of today, we'll continue to have our temperatures climb, and under a blend of clouds and sunshine across the region, I think we make it into the upper 70s and low 80s. So all in all, another warm, humid, spring-like day ahead of us. Hopefully you can get out and enjoy it. And even though we have a 20% chance of rain in, I would say don't cancel any outdoor plans. This is simply for a stray shower or two that's possible. For most of us, we stay dry all throughout the day today. Now, tomorrow morning does feature a couple of showers, but again, for the most part, many of us staying dry. Our best chance at rain this week, Thursday evening into Thursday night and the first parts of Friday morning. So here on Future Skycast, you'll notice clouds have cleared as we enter the second half of the day. By 5 o'clock, many of us having a good amount of sunshine filter in, and that lets our temperatures warm into the low 80s. Now tonight, clouds and moisture will fill back in. Notice that we get a couple of showers in between I-20 and I-30. So I think tomorrow morning as we wake up together on the morning loop, you folks in Gilmer, Mount Pleasant, Sulphur Springs, you'll pick up a few showers to start the day. But for the most part, many of us dry, especially once we get into the middle of the morning. Any rain along I-20 and I-30 clears out. We still have these thicker clouds by 9 and 10 o'clock, but notice as we head into the afternoon, they start to clear out. That lets our temperatures rebound back to around 80 degrees by the end of the afternoon. Now we'll see clouds and moisture increase yet again on Thursday. We wake up Thursday morning with a little bit of fog, maybe a stray shower or two, but for the most part, just cloudy skies. And it's also going to be humid. And then by the afternoon, yet again, we get some clearing of our clouds. We have temperatures rebound because of that. They'll make it into the low 80s again on Thursday afternoon. And then our cold front finally drops through the region Thursday evening, Thursday night, and into the early parts of Friday morning. And you can see where we get some showers and a few thunderstorms by 10 and 11 o'clock Thursday night along into the north of Interstate 20. And this frontal boundary continues to drop through our region as we head through the rest of Thursday. And even into the early parts of Friday morning, we wake up with a few showers and thunderstorms in deep East Texas. But for the most part, by the afternoon, we will be dry, back to sunshine. The weekend, not so bad, with 70 Saturday and Sunday. Another front passes through, making us cooler on Monday. And we'll take another look at your 7-day forecast at the bottom of the half hour. Order. And it looks like the rotation's broadened, although the area of broadened rotation now moving just near and over Wascom along I-20. So again, if you're in Wascom, family in Wascom, hopefully you're already where you need to be to stay safe from this storm as it passes through. And even though it's not entirely impressive, and even though there's not an observed tornado with this, you still got to respect it, and you still need to be in your safe spot and where you need to be to stay safe, at least until we see this warning, if it's allowed to expire, coming up at 1 1:15 this morning. We've still got a few minutes for that to happen. But again, the rotation has really broadened out over these last few scans. We had some pretty tight velocity couplets farther to the south and west near Crossroads and Elysian Fields when this warning was originally issued. But now Crossroads, Elysian Fields, you're out of the polygon, you're safe. Panola, you're safe as well. And we're just going to continue to closely monitor this as it continues to move off to the north and east, eventually making its way into Caddo Parish. Those of you in Latex, you are in the polygon. It looks like the signature continues to move off to the north and east. We do know we do have occasional wobbles to the west and east. So still, if you're in Latex, you do need to be in your safe spot.
It hasn't been so bad so far, and as a matter of fact, behind me, Bishop Dunn has actually taken warm up, and you can tell where the rain's already had an impact. I've been watching them practice their punting and kicking as they continue to warm up, and a lot of the players have been muffing the ball. But now it seems like we've completely transitioned over to freezing rain and even a little bit of sleet at times. I'm going to walk back to the Canton sign behind me here, and we are at the intersection of I-20 and Highway 19, and when I rub my hand over the Canton sign, it is completely glazed over with ice, so I think it's safe to say we have transitioned into freezing rain and sleet here in Canton. So
hey, good afternoon, Mariah. Yeah, you know, it's going to be a busy day in the Weather Center, especially as we continue to see freezing rain and rain increase across much of the region. Still, our winter storm warnings from yesterday are in place. That's all of these counties that you see in pink. Yeah, because like when the ice cracks and you get the big chunks that you can take off and throw.
Yeah.
I like doing that.
It's so humbling. I'm like, let me just get in my car.
Right, for sure. Well, this morning, you know, you can get right in your car, but you got to run to get to it.
Okay.
It's pouring down across the region. No. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for sticking around here at the Noon Show. I'm meteorologist Chandler Jordan, head of our CBS 19 Weather Center. We've seen a few showers and even some weaker thunderstorms fire up on radar as we speak as we head into the second half of our day. The strongest of any activity that we're seeing right now is this cluster of thunderstorms that's currently making its way through Carthage, just to the south of Highway 79. But those of you in DeBerry, I'd expect some heavier rain, and you're probably going to hear some rumbles of thunder here over the next 10 to 15 minutes as this cluster of showers continues to move off to the north. And from there, this is going to move towards Crossroads in southern Harrison County. A little closer to Smith County, just to the south and east of Tyler, we're seeing a cluster of showers move through Alberta as well as White House and through New Chapel Hill right along Highway 110. This as well continuing to move off to the north towards State Highway 31. I think it's going to move just to the west of Browning. But as we look closely to the south out of our Tyler camera, you can see off in the distance the showers as they continue to spread to the north here over the next couple of hours. Otherwise, we're dry across the region, locked in with cloud cover. Temperatures have warmed up nicely so far today. Many of us still sitting in the mid 70s. Thanks to the cloud cover keeping us a little bit cooler than yesterday. We even had some highs yesterday in the mid and upper 80s. Remember, this is all out ahead of our next round of strong or potentially severe thunderstorms that are set to arrive as we head into this evening. Still, most of our region under a level 2 of 5 risk for severe weather. And as the strong thunderstorms fire up towards the Metroplex, we do have a portion of our western counties that are under a level 3 of 5 risk for severe weather. And as these thunderstorms move through, remember, all types of severe weather are possible, including the chance at large hail, damaging gusts of wind, as well as a couple of tornadoes. So we'll pick up Skycast as we speak. Again, scattered showers, couple of weaker thunderstorms continuing to move across the region. But as we head into this evening, notice the line really fires up to our west towards the Metroplex. Along the leading edge of this is where we could really have some damaging gusts of wind. Embedded within it, we could have some large hail and even a tornado or two. And this is going to continue to move from west to east across our region through the first part of the night tonight by around 9:30, bringing some very heavy rain and gusty winds towards Tyler into Jacksonville, near Nacogdoches and Lufkin as well. And this will continue to speed off to the east. And by midnight, the region is dry and we stay dry through the overnight hours. As we head into tomorrow morning, we'll build more cloud cover back in, and this is out ahead of a cold front that's expected to arrive as we head into tomorrow afternoon. Notice this cluster of showers out to our west towards the Metroplex yet again tomorrow morning. We're getting some model indication that it could flare up, bringing with it some heavy rain and gusty winds across the region during the mid-morning and close to the noon show tomorrow. And then by tomorrow afternoon, the front drops to the south and east, and with it a couple of showers, maybe some thunderstorms are are possible. Still got to keep a close eye out on things as we head into tomorrow. Our eastern counties have the level 3 of 5 risk for severe weather. The rest of the region under the level 2 of 5 risk for severe weather. So we'll keep a very close eye out on things. Remember, you can download our CBS 19 app for your latest severe weather information, and Chief Meteorologist Brett Anthony will be in at 5, 6, and 6:30 this evening with your latest update. Otherwise, though, once we get past tomorrow afternoon, we dry on out. Thursday as well as Good Friday, not looking too bad. We'll stay dry with some 70s becoming 80s. Keeping a close eye out on thunderstorms on Saturday. Easter Sunday looks a little unsettled, but by Monday morning, we'll finally dry on out and cool on off.